Guitar Sessions. Today we're going to talk about song-centered learning. Okay, this is one of the things that I think that when I started teaching I did right. Because sometimes when you have teachers, what you learn from them is how not to do stuff. And how my teachers did it was wrong, I think. And I'm right. In my world, I'm right. So what that is like you just start playing guitar and then you have to go through Kumbaya and shortening bread and all the go tell Aunt Rhody. Nobody has time for that. Nobody needs that. Nobody's excited to play that. Hardly anybody. If you are, then I apologize. Then go learn that. But I'm assuming that you're like the rest of the world, and those things would be a deterrent, and those things would slow you down and make you not excited about the guitar. So one of the first things that I think when I'm playing guitar and I'm teaching guitar is we got to come up with something that shows you, the student, that you can get into this and you don't have to, we're not gatekeepers. When I say that, learn some chords, learn how to play rhythm, and then apply it to your favorite songs. Your style will come because you have your favorites, and your favorites are going to be different than anybody else's favorites, and what you're going to take from your favorites is going to be different than anybody else. But anyway, so song-centered learning is what I call that. Now, here's the big thing for beginner players. What you do not want to do is just play one thing all week. That's if your teacher is teaching you how to play master puppets and you're only playing 2 measures of that. And first of all, if you're just starting out, you have no business touching that song. It's too hard. It's got to be something that is kind of within the possibility if you work hard at it. Okay? We don't need to go into I wouldn't start with Stairway to Heaven. I wouldn't start with something that I wouldn't start with Van Halen. That's the wrong stuff. But there's lots and lots of things that are accessible. The material should be accessible to where you're at and where you're playing it. So with that said, find a band, find a sound that you like, and then do not just practice one thing. Do not just practice, for example. Try that again. We'll cut that out. So I had a student that was his lesson, and that was not what I intended for his lesson to be, but that was a picking thing that I call huckleberry picking. Huckleberry, 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 huckleberry. So do not just play that for the whole week. Do not just play 4 measures of a song for a whole week. You want to probably get in your arsenal 20 things that you can go to. So rhythm could be something. So what do we know about rhythm? Okay, so let's practice our whole notes. 2, 3, 4. I'm sorry. That's a whole note. Okay? Easy as it is, that 1, 2, 3, 4 thing is a thing. Now, I had a question. Somebody asked me a question about how do we get past Jum 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 Jiggas into counting 8 beats. And here's the thing. Musicians, in most of the music that we all listen to, we don't think in terms of 8. Dancers think in terms of 8. Choreographers think in terms of 8. Musicians think in terms of 4. If you want to do 8 patterns of 8 things, it's 2 measures of 4. So, whole notes, half notes, quarter notes, whatever, rhythm. Rhythm can be one of your 20 arsenal. Okay, so do you know all your open chords? Okay, that scout fingers. We can practice that E minor to G scout finger thing. Okay, we can practice just practicing our strumming. Okay? Also, on the macro level, like going out, we want to learn like what key is a song in Even if our guitar teacher tells us, just practice that. Just practice that. It is, you want to learn some scales too. And what I would suggest to you when you're working on these scales, get as quickly as you can where you're not looking at the fingerboard. So you want to get lots of stuff, but we can all wrap that into our song. Like we have the Nirvana. We have 2 chords. We have strumming 8th notes. We have the key of E minor. We have the E minor pentatonic scale. How do I play the E minor pentatonic scale? So everything can be broken down into a series of like, we're kind of like decomposing the big impossible guitar stuff. But it's all done with songs we like. And none of it's going to be Go Tell Aunt Rhody. So what songs do you like? That's the next question. Figure it out. Write a list. Write a list. Ask questions about these songs. Ask questions about these songs in the description, in the video description. Tell me what you like. So, other things. Later on down the road, we want to be able to play through the whole song. Don't just learn parts. Don't just learn parts. Learn the whole song. Pick songs that you can learn the whole song. Okay? If you can't do Eruption, you're not a loser. You're not supposed to be doing Eruption just when you're starting out. It's a Van Halen song for those who don't know. So anyway, song-centered learning, to me that's the way to go. We can learn music theory. All the things you need to know about music theory you can do within the context of a song. Alright? That is it for now. This is Rod, Boomer Guitar Sessions. More stuff later. See you next time. Hi, this is Rod from Boomer Guitar Sessions. I personally wanted to thank you for being part of our community. If you like what we're doing here and you want to see more of it, please hit the like, subscribe, and share. And this helps me spread my musical messages to all over the world. Thank you. I appreciate you. And always remember, you can do this.